Good morning or good afternoon from wherever you're tuning in from. We have a great game for you guys today here in Ottawa. Rive Sud Révolution versus the Saskatchewan Heat. The first time they will be meeting today in this season, 2025-2026. So it's going to be the first game for both teams for the start of this national championship. We're looking for a great start here for Rive Sud, who finished pretty high up this season. And then Saskatchewan as they face off for the first time as well, Rive Sud. So Saskatchewan will be in white, green, and black here. They will be the home team. And to the right, you'll have the visitors, Rive Sud Révolution, in black and red. Donc, bon matin, bon après-midi, peu importe ce que vous venez. Aujourd'hui, on a un bon match entre la Saskatchewan et la Rive-Sud qui se raconte pour la première fois dans la saison 2025-2026. Ça risque d'être un bon match. Personne ne se connaît ici. C'est la première fois qu'ils s'affrontent. Donc, Rive-Sud qui ont connu une très belle saison, qui ont fini très haute dans la saison 2025-2026. On s'attend à un gros match de leur part. Et ça devrait être intéressant. Ils ne se connaissent pas beaucoup, donc on a bien hâte que ça commence. So I'd like to take the time right now while the teams are warming up to thank our sponsors, Ottawa Tourism, Government of Ontario, RBC Wealth Management, Booster Juice, McNally, Gervin LLP, Athena, Gatorade, Surgeoner, Hertz, Dom Sports, Ringette, NAMI, Annabelle, ISI Live, who helps us broadcast these wonderful games all throughout the week here to watch these athletes perform. And we also have Augur Hollingsworth, personal injury lawyers, David Hollingsworth, professional core, and Malika Consulting. So if it's the first time you're watching the sport of ringette, the game is very simple. Have the most goals to win the game. It's 5-on-5 with one goalie each side. Some of the main rules here that you'll kind of figure out real quickly. In order to move from zone to zone, you gotta make a pass to another player at the blue line. You'll also notice a small red line above the face-off circles there on each end. That we call the NE3N or the ringette line. Only 3 players from each team, without counting the goaltending, are allowed to enter that zone. For the goaltenders, we have the goal crease. Only the goaltenders should enter that zone. So anytime you see the ring just kind of standing there and the player is not charging for the rebound, that's because they cannot enter. Another interesting rule, you'll see some shot clock timers there on the corners of the rink. There's 30 seconds to make a play. So in order to move forward, you got to make sure you have time on that clock, 30 seconds. So this is the National Ringette League, so it's the highest level just before playing for teams like Team Canada. So you have the best of the athletes here this week, all coming together, fighting for that national title right now. So this is anyone beyond U19, so this is older than U19. So you have the East and the West fighting off for the first time this week after the 2025-2026 season. Donc ici, c'est la première fois que vous regardez la ringuette, un petit topo là, sur les règles. Donc c'est simple, vous voulez avoir le plus de buts pour votre équipe pour gagner. Ça, c'est assez flagrant. Mais les petites règles à vraiment regarder, c'est pour pouvoir avancer le jeu d'une zone à l'autre, il faut faire une passe à une autre joueuse à la ligne bleue. Vous allez voir également les petites lignes rouges en haut des cercles de mise en jeu dans chaque zone. Ça, c'est la ligne NE3N ou la ligne de ringuette. Ça l'indique seulement 3 joueurs de chaque équipe qui peuvent rentrer dans cette zone, excluant la gardienne. Vous avez aussi la zone du goaler, donc le crease. Seulement les goalers peuvent rentrer dans chaque zone de crease. Et aucun joueur de adversaire, soit un défenseur ou un attaquant, peuvent rentrer dans cette zone. Vous allez également voir des shot clock à chaque coin de l'aréna, de la glace. Ça, c'est des jeux de 30 secondes pour faire un jeu. Donc, vous pouvez avoir 30 secondes pour aller faire un but ou recommencer le temps. So you hear the fans are getting ready, starting to cheer for their home crowd. You got the Rive Sud fans that are come here in quite big numbers. And you got a few of the Saskatchewan Heat who made the travel down to Ottawa, our nation's capital, ready to cheer on the Saskatchewan Heat. So both teams are lining up, getting ready for the start of the match. So Saskatchewan will seem to be starting with the ring. Yeah, sorry, so they're going to be the visitors. So in black and white and green is Saskatchewan Heat. And since they are the visitors, they will be starting with the ring. So the referee is just discussing here with the coaches of Rive Sud. And you can hear the fans are getting riled up and ready for this matchup to start. And I can bet that these players are also excited to get this week started. And here we go. '97 spins around the attacker, enter the zone. Number 2 coming in at the top of the crease. Oh, it's trying to pick right into that triangle. Can't get in. Lavoie doing a great job pushing her out. Making a pass to the corner. Oh, and just misses that spear. Lavoie gets the ring, tries to dish it out to her defender for support, but Saskatchewan gets it right back. Enters back to zone, cuts into the triangle. Oh, and just misses at the top of the net. 20 seconds left still on the shot clock. Saskatchewan trying for that shot. Still 15 seconds left to make the next play. And some changes are being made for the Saskatchewan defenders. 9 seconds left. Skates around looking for an opportunity here. Oh, and there will be a delayed penalty. So Saskatchewan is gonna go on power play. 2-minute slash for the Rive Sud Révolution. Donc, nous allons avoir une punition pour Rive Sud, 2 minutes pour un slash. On veut rester le plus long possible à l'extérieur de la barre de punition. On sait que c'est un marathon. Être au championnat canadien, c'est une semaine de temps où les athlètes donnent leur 100%. Donc, on veut garder les jambes le plus longtemps possible. Donc, discipline, ça va être la clé ici pour ce match. So Saskatchewan's getting ready for their power play here. '79 with the ring, skating around to the side of the boards. A lot of pressure from LaRock. Shoots and the defender blocks that shot. And a nice save by the goaltender. Breaking out, looking for that opportunity pass, just misses the pick. Saskatchewan getting that ring back, and oh, looking for the support pass, but just misses and Plump gets the ring. Skates around, and what do you want to do with this 30 seconds? You want to kill that penalty time, so great job there holding that ring. LaRock with the ring, back pass. Still controlling that ring, trying to spear it, nice shot, resets the clock. Number 7 with the ring. Oh, and there will be a penalty, I think this time will be for Saskatchewan, another slash call. Donc une autre punition, ça va être du 4 contre 4. Ça va être 2 minutes pour slashing pour l'équipe de Saskatchewan, donc ça va être intéressant. So because we have that free play line, the Ringette line, the 3-3 doesn't make a change for the power plays. It's mostly when you go into the neutral zone where it becomes key when you have those power play advantages. But now that we're 4-on-4, it should be interesting. Now it's all even. Vachon passes it to the side. Number 28, skating around. 20 secondes. Là, les filles peuvent se le permettre de faire un petit peu plus de jeu. Maintenant, c'est du 4 contre 4. Elle coupe vers le triangle. Elle tire. C'est une arrêt par la part de Saskatchewan. So Saskatchewan with the ring. Trying to skate around. Support pass. Gets blocked off by Vachon there. And good. So that whistle you just heard right there is a move it or lose it, sorry. So anytime the player gets kind of cornered in and can't move the ring anymore, that ring will go to the opponent. And so you got to make sure you got to keep those feet moving and get out of that trouble as much as you can. Donc ce sifflet là qui a été fait il n'y a pas si longtemps, C'est parce que là, l'anneau, elle ne bougeait plus. C'est la règle de move it or lose it. Donc, du moment qu'on est immobile avec l'anneau, l'autre équipe va avoir l'avantage de recevoir l'anneau. Donc, la Rive-Sud avec l'anneau cherche une option, une passe à son défenseur, numéro 12. Elle patine 10 secondes, and our both say nice save from Saskatchewan. Dishes it out to her defender there, trying to skate out for a breakout. Neutral zone, but now it's a two-line pass, so it has to be one line at a time in order to make those plays. And what a save, and the goaltender loses her stick. And great play to calm things down and resettle for Saskatchewan, but wow, that's going to be tough. Oh, and it just hits the crossbar. Another 3 seconds of a 4-on-4 for Saskatchewan, bringing in the heat, literally. Making some changes here, Rive-Sud. Saskatchewan looking for a shot, getting blocked off by the defenders. Nice save by Martel. Saskatchewan regaining possession, and still 30 seconds left while they kill that time. And it will be goaltender ring. Crease violation from Saskatchewan, so Martel will get the ring back. Looking for an option, dishes it out to Plante. Plante. Nice pass in the center zone. Whoa, great patience, but a little early on the spear there, so you can't cross the line with the ring. Donc, on ne peut pas traverser avec l'anneau à la ligne bleue, malheureusement. Une belle patience, mais un petit peu trop anticipée. So you will be hearing me going from English to French as both teams come from different provinces, therefore different languages. Donc, je vais parler les deux langues pour accommoder tout le monde de toutes les provinces. Donc, j'espère que ça sera apprécié. So the Saskatchewan player looking for the shot clock there, notices there's 20 seconds left, misses her pass but gets it back. Trying to go into the triangle, and Larocque just picks it and intercepts. Passes on the boards to Plante, and a little chip pass back to Larocque, and calming things down as the defenders of Rive-Sud make the changes. Larocque cherche une passe. Camille Lavoie, 15 secondes pour faire un jeu. Elle cherche des options. Elle attire les défendeurs, mais ils font une très belle job au niveau du triangle défensif. And a little collision there between the Saskatchewan and Rive-Sud player. Oh, and a dive play to stop that ring, and Lavoie gets the ring back, looking for an option, and a support pass to the defender. And then you've got some open space cross ice. Oh, and just misses the spear. Nice pick from Saskatchewan breaking in. And a great job defending by Lacombe, I believe. Ooh, and goes for the stick, but unfortunately, that will be a tripping call. It happens so fast when you go to try to stick check. Sometimes those skates get in the way, and unfortunately, it's going to be a 2 minutes for Rive-Sud. Donc, on veut bien faire, aller faire du forecheck, mais malheureusement, les patins sont arrivés plus rapidement qu'elle pensait. Et, donc, elle est trébuchée Saskatchewan. Ça va être un 2 minutes pour Rive-Sud. Saskatchewan, cross-ice pass, but a nice deflection of the Rive-Sud attacker. And because the Saskatchewan player crossed the line with the ring, it will go back to Rive-Sud. La passe d'entrée de zone à Larocque. Elle prend son temps pour tuer le plus de minutes et de secondes possible de la punition, et une belle passe sur le côté. Staying out of trouble there. 13 secondes. Belle passe, drop pass qu'on appelle. On va attendre la gardienne taper du bâton pour signaler qu'il reste 10 secondes au shot clock. Mais là, finalement, Rive-Sud vont récupérer l'anneau et avoir un 30 secondes. La passe sur le côté pour porter des changements. Rive-Sud, ils vont prendre leur temps ici. Encore une fois, des secondes précieuses à tuer là, au niveau de la punition. Lavoie cherche une option de passe. Patine, fait la passe à Vachon. Vachon tire et ça sera deflected, comme on dit en anglais. Vachon qui cherche toujours une option et une manière pour resetter et finalement n'aura pas l'occasion. And a good defending play there from the defenseman of Saskatchewan as they gain back their ring as the 30 seconds wound down for Rive-Sud. Belin, cross ice pass to her partner. Looking for the option going in zone. Good defending by Rive Sud, and a nice little dish pass to number 9. Coming in with a lot of speed, looking for an option, doesn't quite get any, so it takes her time as some changes are made for Saskatchewan. 5 seconds left. Nice shot, saved by Rive Sud. Bourque passes it out center to Keeble. Il cherche l'option, mais pas beaucoup d'options, mais finalement, on a Bourque qui a pris de l'avant de défense pour rentrer dans la zone offensive. Beau support. 10 secondes. Plante avec l'anneau, cherche un tir. Bel arrêt. Nice save from Saskatchewan Heat goaltender. Looking for an option in zone, and ooh, it's going to kind of ping-pong off of a couple of players there. And that's a tough rink to spear as it keeps rolling. Keeble à Plante. Plante qui l'envoie dans la zone offensive. Keeble qui rentre avec la vitesse, mais va prendre son temps et finalement faire la passe à numéro 77. Et ils vont calmer le jeu encore une fois là, pour trouver les meilleures options. Belle passe au centre du triangle. Et un arrêt. Saskatchewan using their speed to get out of that defending zone, and you'll have Standish with the ring in the center. Cross-ice pass. And coming in with speed, goes for the backhand, and nice save. Un autre bel arrêt de Martel. And picks it right before the blue zone. Dumont. Envoie dans la zone offensive à Vachon. Vachon qui prend son temps encore une fois, cherche les options et la passe pas réussie, mais il récupère quand même l'anneau. Les 5 secondes, vous attendez Martel qui gagne du bâton pour signaler le shot clock. Larocque le tire, une belle arrêt de Saskatchewan. Quick dish off by the goaltender to her defenders. And Rive Sud reprend l'anneau. Bon, un tir et l'arrêt encore une fois de la gardienne. '93 passes out to the neutral zone. Oh, and it's a breakaway pass going on here, but will the goalie? Yes, she pokes it out of the way, and great play by Rive Sud goaltender. But what a great play as well for Saskatchewan with that breakout pass. There's no reason why they call it the fastest sport on ice. With those quick passing drills, the 30-second shot clock, you got to be quick. So great play. Lavoie, 10 secondes, fait un tir. Ça l'a surpris la gardienne, mais elle a fait l'arrêt tout de même. Elle cherche une option. Et malheureusement, à la Ringette, les gardiens ont 5 secondes pour remettre l'anneau. So goaltenders only have 5 seconds to give back that ring when it comes into their possession. So unfortunately, it took a little bit too long looking for her partners, which does happen. Et Rive Sud vont récupérer l'anneau offensivement. Lacombe à Keeble. Keeble prend son temps, patine. On voit Lavoie qui sort de la zone un peu pour rentrer avec la vitesse. Reçoit la passe, tire et bloqué par le défenseur de Saskatchewan. Great block by the defenders of Saskatchewan Heat. 79, cross-ice pass to number 7. Skates on the outside, looking for some options, but will turn back to the outside. Pressing the triangle, takes a shot. Nice save by the goaltender, gets the ring back for Saskatchewan. Backdoor pass, and doesn't quite go for the shot, holds the ring. Skating on the outside, trying to open up that triangle there, defending triangle. Rive Sud fait la passe. Il réussit à faire leur sortie de zone. Cherche une option dans la zone neutre à Larocque. Et une belle entrée de zone, mais malheureusement, Saskatchewan vont récupérer cette passe. Saskatchewan into the neutral zone. Looking for an option, looking maybe for that cross-ice pass, but will be cut off by the Rive Sud defenders. Rive Sud avec l'anneau. Looking for some options. Saskatchewan doing a great job to cut off that neutral zone and putting the pressure on to the Rive Sud defenders. Grosse passe dans la zone offensive à Larocque. 10 secondes, ça a pris beaucoup de temps pour sortir. Donc, un beau travail de la part de Saskatchewan pour ralentir le jeu de Rive Sud. Mais heureusement, un reset a été fait avec un tir au filet et que Rive Sud ont récupéré l'anneau. Larocque, 20 secondes au shot clock. Cherche des options, patine, cross-ice pass et manque le pic, mais récupère tout de même. Passe à Larocque. Gros tir et bel arrêt de la mitaine de la part de la gardienne. Nice big save from Saskatchewan goaltender. Saskatchewan using their speed to get onto the neutral zone. Quick little dish pass to the center, but great forechecking from Rive Sud, and they'll get the ring back in their defending zone as it bounces off. Saskatchewan putting the pressure and getting that ring back again, and makes a support pass to the defending zone. Number 20 dishes it out to her partner in the offensive zone and gets it back and shoots. Scores right between the legs of Rive Sud. And they will open the score of today's game. So you can hear the fans of Saskatchewan Heat who traveled down to the game cheering on their team, and what a great pressure play and give and go. That's what you want to see. You want to get those quick passes out and just go and charge for the net, and caught the goaltender by surprising between the legs. Donc les fans de Rive-Sud se préparent et encouragent leur équipe pour répondre rapidement. So you just heard the announcer there announcing those goals, and I'm pretty sure the Saskatchewan are relieved they hear that they've got that goal on right at 2 minutes left at the game, the first period, sorry. That will give some calms to the jitters of the first game of this tournament. Vachon avec l'anneau cherche une option, et il n'y a pas beaucoup. Saskatchewan font une très belle job à vraiment fermer la zone neutre. Et un beau forechecking de la part de Saskatchewan ici. Ils perdent l'anneau, mais ils récupèrent rapidement. Avec 40 secondes à la période. Plante. Saskatchewan getting that ring back. Makes a... Oh man, misses her passes there. Plante récupère l'anneau. Cherche une option, on a 30 secondes à la période. On cherche un but pour égaliser le tout. Camille. Et la passe. La voie avec l'anneau, tire. Oh, une belle arrêt encore une fois, la Saskatchewan. 13 seconds to go, and oh, there'll be another penalty for roughing. Donc, il va y avoir un avantage numérique pour la Saskatchewan pour débuter le deuxième quart de ce match. So Saskatchewan will be going on power play, and we'll start the second quarter with a power play. $11 seconds to go in this quarter. Saskatchewan looking to bring that score up to 2. Looking for the shot. Can't get quite through the Rive Sud defenders. Gets the ring back. Comes in, shoots. Oh, and there was a little hole there at the far left corner. And that will conclude the first quarter of the game. 1-0 Saskatchewan Heat versus Rive Sud Revolution, with still looking for their first goal here. So the teams will regroup before the start of the second quarter. So the game of Ringette at this level, it's 4 quarters of 13 minutes. First 2 quarters, and then there's going to be a Zamboni, and then we'll finish with 3 and 4 quarters once the ice gets cleared up. So a little bit about Ringette. Ringette Canada is the national body that oversees Ringette in Canada. Ringette is a Canadian sport that was invented in 1963 in North Bay, Ontario by Sam Jacks. There are currently over 30,000 players on nearly 2,000 teams across Canada, which is pretty impressive. And we also have over 1,500 officials, which without them this game wouldn't be possible, of course. And we have nearly 8,000 coaches internationally, well not internationally, sorry, but nationally here that provide the feedback and the experience that these players get to have and evolve in this sport, which is fantastic. And again, without these volunteers, would not be possible. Internationally, it is played in more than half a dozen countries worldwide, and it has been designated as a heritage sport by Sport Canada. Donc, nous allons recommencer le deuxième quart. Rive-Sud vont débuter avec l'anneau. Ils vont être en désavantage numérique. Mais, mine de rien, c'est du 3 contre 3 dans la zone offensive. Donc, si on peut écouler ce temps-là, les secondes précieuses là, que Saskatchewan voudrait avoir, je pense que ça ferait très bénéfice pour eux. Donc, la passe directe dans la zone offensive. La Rock avec l'anneau. Cherche une option. Fait la passe à sa coéquipière qui rentre dans la zone. La Rock prend son temps sur le côté de la bande. Cherche une option et écoule, comme je dis, des temps précieux là, pour Saskatchewan pour augmenter le score. Et un tir de plante. L'arrêt de la gardienne. Saskatchewan breaking out into the center zone. Nice pass to number 7. And pass back. Comes into the offensive zone here. And there seems to be a violation. I missed that violation. So the ring will go back to Rive-Sud. L'anneau va retourner dans la possession de Rive-Sud. J'ai manqué l'appel de l'arbitre, mais c'est ce qu'on veut voir au niveau de la Rive-Sud, c'est avoir cet anneau-là. La voix. Prend son temps, patine sur le bord, fait la passe à sa coéquipière, Vachon. Cross-ice pass. Et ce sera bloqué par le défenseur de Saskatchewan. And a nice pass from the goaltender to number 6 in the center zone. Good forechecking by Rive-Sud. Rive-Sud qui récupère l'anneau. La voix qui cherche une passe et freine à la ligne bleue en cherchant une option. Il réussit. Et ils vont contrôler l'anneau. Good pressure by Saskatchewan. And oh, another maybe breakout pass, but nice defending from Rive-Sud there. Saskatchewan passing out to the neutral zone. Looking for some options and goes to the backhand, cross ice. 93 gets that ring in the offensive zone. Back pass, and oh, her partner wasn't quite ready. 15 seconds left to the shot clock. Taking her time, looking for an option. Shoots, and bel arrêt d'Evelyne Martel. Number 6 with the ring and trying to cut in, and oh, tried to cut into that triangle, but ended up tripping up and colliding with the goaltender. So that will be a crease violation, and that ring should go back to Rive-Sud, and yes, it will be. Donc, Saskatchewan sont rentrés dans la zone la gardienne. Donc, l'anneau sera retourné à Rive-Sud pour une mise au jeu. Une passe directe dans la zone neutre. Et direct dans la zone offensive par la suite. Des belles passes rapides. Bourque s'en vient dans la zone. Tire et le but! Tout un entrée de zone. Vous pouvez entendre les partisans de la Rive-Sud très heureux de voir ce but. Toute une entrée de zone rapide. Ça a été un give and go. Puis un but d'un défenseur, Dorian Bourque. Un top corner. Et le match a été égalisé 1-1. So a new game, 1-1. A great goal by Lorian Bourque. Coming off a great break and play. Donc, l'annonceur avec le but. Et encore une fois, tout le monde est content. Oh, et un tir. Oh! Beaucoup de ping-pong ici pour aller chercher le retour. C'est ça qui est rendu au filet, mais pas tout à fait à travers la ligne de but. Rive-Sud qui récupère l'anneau. Et un très beau forecheck de la part de Rive-Sud qui ont repris un peu plus le momentum avec ce dernier but. La voit avec l'anneau. Cherche une option avec sa vitesse. Rentre dans le triangle. Fait la passe. Keyboard tire. Et l'arrêt de la gardienne. Saskatchewan regaining possession and getting a lot of pressure here from Rive Sud. We're pressuring on 2-man. Ooh, and Saskatchewan looking for that support pass, but ends up shooting on her goaltender. And Rive Sud will gain back that ring. Kibo patine, cherche une option. Reste sur le côté, fait une passe à travers la glace. Et César va récupérer l'anneau et va prendre son temps pendant que ses coéquipières font un changement. Larocque rentre avec pleine vitesse. Rentre dans le triangle, fait le tour. Un wrap-around et l'arrêt de la gardienne. And a little surprise wrap-around there from Rive Sud, but goaltender makes a nice save. Belle pression de Rive Sud et on nous allons avoir un 2 contre 0, mais Plante a juste manqué son pic, mais récupère l'anneau, calme le jeu. Fait la passe à Larocque manque le filet. And there will be a penalty, une punition pour Rive Sud. Saskatchewan. Delay penalty, but there won't be a crease violation there, but they will take advantage of that. 93 gets the ring, shoots, and holds the ring. As the defender falls behind the net. Number 6 with the shot, and Martel with the save. Donc, une punition pour Rive Sud. And Saskatchewan will go on power play here. On l'a mentionné au début du match, on veut rester discipliné le plus possible. C'est un marathon, les championnats canadiens, plusieurs matchs en peu de temps. C'est des matchs intenses et physiques, donc je sais que Rive-Sud vont vouloir faire attention avec ça et ça va être un 4 minutes finalement, la punition de Rive-Sud. So you want to stay disciplined, and we said at the beginning of this match, it's a long week of hard, tough battles here going on. You want to keep those legs fresh and stay out of the box as much as possible. And I think that's what the Rive Sud is going to be wanting to keep an eye on moving forward. And it will be a 4-minute penalty for Rive Sud. Et beau jeu défensif de la part de Rive Sud qui récupère l'anneau, cherche une option, mais belle pression de Saskatchewan. Elle va tomber, mais il n'y aura pas de punition envers la Saskatchewan. Une passe de support à sa partenaire. Et on essaie de patiner et sortir du trouble. On cherche une option et on reste pris un peu dans la zone défensive, mais c'est des secondes perdues au niveau du jeu de Saskatchewan. Et elle va réussir à l'envoyer dans le fond de la zone et permettre des changements à Rive-Sud. So the 30 seconds shot clock winded down, and it will go to Saskatchewan because that 30-second went down once they dished out that pass 2 lines down. So 1-1, 3 minutes to go in that power play for Saskatchewan. Number 2, trying to cut into that triangle. He's doing a really great job of not letting anyone in there to those just dangerous slots. Number 6, gaining some speed, driving towards the net, but will collide with the defender and into the net. And there will be a crease violation, Rive Sud ring. And the net has moved, and let's see what the referees decide here. Okay, so it'll be a face-off Rive Sud. Et une passe directe dans la zone neutre. Keeble qui l'envoie dans la zone offensive directe et César qui a essayé de juste la toucher un peu pour qu'elle dévie dans le filet, mais ça ne se rendra pas. Keeble récupère l'anneau. Beau jeu défensif pour tuer ces secondes précieuses de Saskatchewan là, au niveau de leur avantage numérique. César avec l'anneau qui fait le tour, 20 secondes. Des changements sont apportés au niveau défensif de la Rive-Sud et offensif aussi. 10 secondes. Larocque cherche pour faire un reset et bel arrêt de Saskatchewan. Big save from Saskatchewan goaltender. Dishes it out to the center. Makes a nice pass into the neutral zone. Looking for an option here into the offensive zone, but it will be cut off. But Saskatchewan still will get that pass. Number 4 Pass it out to the center, but it's picked back by Rive-Sud. Une belle passe, zone neutre. Larocque cherche des options. Il va prendre son temps. Il va faire redonner la passe à son défenseur. Il va prendre par la suite son temps pour diminuer le temps qui reste à leur punition. La voie. Il reste 5 secondes. Vous attendez Martel qui cogne du bâton pour signaler le reset. Plante, c'est le tir. Oh! Plante a visé le 5-hole, mais la gardienne a réussi à serrer les pads pour éviter le but de Rive-Sud. Saskatchewan with the ring. Dishes it out to the offensive zone. Taking her time here as her teammates make some changes. Number 79, 8 seconds left, takes a shot, gets blocked by the Rive-Sud defender, Lavoie. Prendre la vitesse et fait une passe dans la zone neutre. And Saskatchewan pressing on, 2 players on. Une passe de Lacaille à Plante, tire. Nice save from Saskatchewan goaltender. 45 seconds left of their power play. Saskatchewan wants to extend their score to 2-1 with this power play. And here comes 2-on-1, shoots, and just misses the net. Keeble with the forechecking, gets the ring. Lacaille qui prend son temps, qui cherche des options. Dumont. Toujours dans la zone neutre, cherche des options dans la zone offensive et ça va être intercepté par Saskatchewan. She will try to get a support pass to her teammates there. Saskatchewan comes in 2-on-1, takes a pass and shoots, and oh! And the ring unfortunately went up her stick and didn't quite get the release she wanted towards the net, but still, nonetheless, Martel was there for the save and was ready. Dumont, dans zone neutre, cherche une passe. Une petite passe à Larocque. Larocque qui rentre dans zone pleine vitesse, fait le backhand. Prend son temps et finalement, la gardienne de Saskatchewan va l'arrêter. Saskatchewan, 97, captain. Rive-Sud qui récupère l'anneau, un beau forecheck. Et Larocque va, il va le tir et oh! Great save by the Saskatchewan goaltender. She is just ready for all those shots Rive-Sud is bringing to her. Fantastic goaltending. And a quick little pass there into the offensive zone to Carter. Breaks and tries to go around the defender, and a nice save by Rive-Sud. Oh, la passe feinte est interceptée par Saskatchewan, mais Vachon était prête et récupère l'anneau. Larocque fait la passe en entrée de zone. Elle tire. L'arrêt de la gardienne. Saskatchewan making a quick pass to her teammate. But Lavoie qui récupère l'anneau, prend un tir et ça va être l'arrêt de Saskatchewan, mais le temps, le reset sera recalibré à 30 secondes. Lavoie qui cherche des options, prend la vitesse, coupe dans le triangle et tire et ce serait l'arrêt de Saskatchewan. Nice pass from the goaltender to number 93, Saskatchewan. Le gros forecheck de Keeble, excellent travail. La punition s'est écoulée et wow, quel travail de la Rive-Sud d'avoir brûlé leur punition de 4 minutes. Ils ont beaucoup dominé. Keeble with the shot just coming down and still trying to manage to get to the net, but get the ring back. Plante. Avec 15 secondes, analyse le jeu. Fait la passe au coin. Cherche une option au centre et ça serait coupé. Larocque qui presse et ils vont essayer de tirer, mais malheureusement, it will be a crease violation. Goaltender looking for some options and came close to burning that 5-second. Number 20 dishes it out, but it will be taken back from Rive-Sud. A lot of pressure from Saskatchewan and getting that ring back, and it will be a crease violation, Saskatchewan. Une belle passe de la gardienne à Dumont. Elle prend la vitesse pour permettre l'ouverture du jeu. Une passe à la zone neutre et ce serait manqué le pic, mais récupéré tout de même. Dumont en entrée de zone, prend son temps. 10 secondes au shot clock avant le reset. Plante qui récupère l'anneau, coupe vers la zone et faire une petite passe au centre, mais Saskatchewan vont bien défendre et récupérer. So move it or lose it. Vous avez vu, l'anneau est resté immobile. La joueuse de Saskatchewan n'avait plus d'options en graciosité du beau travail de forecheck de la part de Rive-Sud. Donc, ça va être récupéré pour la mise au jeu de Rive-Sud. So Saskatchewan was immobilized there and was unfortunately will have to lose that ring. They got to keep their feet moving in these instances. La voix. Freine, échange de direction pour ouvrir le jeu. Cherche une option. Fait la passe à César. César qui coupe par le centre et le but! Wow! And you can hear the cheers of Rive-Sud. Vous entendez les encouragements des partisans de Rive-Sud qui mènent le jeu 2-1 avec 1 minute 17 à la deuxième période. What a great goal. Tel tout un jeu de la part de la voix à César avec le but top corner. Et ça va diminuer le stress de Rive-Sud, montrer leur résilience après toutes ces punitions. Et on réussit à mener ça à 2-1. Vachon, tire, et ça pogne le poteau. Donc, vous avez attendu les annonceurs annoncer les buts. Une belle avance pour Rive-Sud avant de terminer cette période. 10 seconds left. Saskatchewan trying to equalize it before heading into the halftime. But it will be crease violation. Rive-Sud. Plante qui va garder l'anneau jusqu'à la fin de cette période et nous allons conclure les premières deux périodes 2-1. Rive-Sud pour terminer ces deux premières périodes. Nous allons écouter les fans. You hear the fans cheering on their respective teams as the players exit to regroup and strategize for Saskatchewan how to bounce back and for Rive-Sud to continue to increase their lead. Donc, après deux périodes, after two periods, 2-1 Rive-Sud. Great game. A lot of penalties going on. We want to be careful with those. On ne veut pas trop manquer de jus ou d'énergie en allant vers la deuxième partie de cette partie. Mais nous sommes excités de voir le niveau de jeu que nous voyons en ce moment. So a quick thank you to our sponsors. We have the Government of Canada, Gatorade, Athena, and Ringette. Thank you very much. And for the event, Ottawa Tourism, the Government of Ontario, RBC Wealth Management, Booster Juice, McNally Gervin LLP. We also have Surgener, Hertz, Dom Sports, NAMI, Annabelle, and the people who make this thing possible, ISI Live, to be able to broadcast all these wonderful games that we have, showcasing the best of these athletes in the sport of Ringette. Thank you very much. We also have Auger Hollingsworth Personal Injury Lawyers, David Hollingsworth Professional Corps, and Melika Consulting. So we'll take a quick 13-minute break as the Zamboni will come on the ice et refaire la surface pour avoir une surface fraîche pour recommencer la partie pour les filles. Donc, à plus. So welcome back, re-bienvenue à tous. We're going to head back to the third and fourth quarter here as the referees enter this fresh resurfaced ice. Rive Sud qui font l'embarcation sur le match, pas sur le match, mais plutôt la glace. Et repartir avec cette avance de 2-1. Donc 2-1 Rive-Sud après deux périodes, 2-1 Rive-Sud Révolution after two. As Saskatchewan looks to head back onto this fresh surfaced ice and regain some goals here to tie things up and possibly take the lead back. And a nice, beautiful day here at the nation's capital of Ottawa. Beautiful outside, sunny, warm. It's like a beautiful spring day. So this is an NRL National Ringette League game. Rive Sud Révolution in black and red versus the Saskatchewan Heat in white, black, and green. As we head to the third and fourth quarters, as time winds down of this halftime with some fresh ice, le temps s'écoule avec cette belle glace resurfacée. Nous allons recommencer ce match-là pour le troisième, quatrième quart. Donc un match de Ligue nationale de Ringette, Rive Sud Révolution, rouge et noir contre la Saskatchewan Heat en blanc, noir et vert. And you're going to hear the sound of the buzzer to start this period. And Saskatchewan will have the ring to get that play back on. And you can hear the cheers from the fans. Supporting their local team as they face their opponents for the first time. Saskatchewan in a neutral zone, looking for that pass in the offense. Throws it in the end zone. And doesn't quite spear it, but her teammate will get it back and skates off to the side. Looking for some options and passes out to the corner, shoots, and just misses the net. There will be a reset. Good defending by Rive Sud to get the ring back. Larocque qui patine pour récupérer l'anneau. Va juste manquer, Saskatchewan gains it back. Takes her time, and it will be a reset. Gaining some speed, cross-ice pass, shoots. Walker saved by Martel. Good defending par l'équipe de Rive-Sud. Plante essaie de l'envoyer dans zone neutre, mais récupéré par Saskatchewan juste avant. Ryan passes it back into her teammate, number 2. Shoots! And a nice save par Martel, excuse-moi. Lacaille cherche une option. L'envoie dans zone neutre. La voix qui récupère l'anneau dans zone offensive, mais se fait prendre par les joueurs de Saskatchewan et ils vont récupérer dans zone neutre. Larocque passe à la combe. Feinte, tire! Et le but! Quelle entrée de zone! Et la passe de la Rock à la Combe qui feinte et déjoue complètement la gardienne de Saskatchewan pour tirer dans un filet pratiquement désert. 3-1 Rive-Sud. 3-1 Rive-Sud Révolution. Et les parents de la Combe, je suis certaine qu'ils voudront encourager haut et fort de loin pour le but incroyable pour donner l'avance à Rive-Sud 3-1. Saskatchewan shoots across the triangle here and Rive-Sud will gain back the possession. Rive-Sud cherche une passe dans la zone neutre, récupère sur la barre de la bande. Dumont. Il fait la passe à Keeble, mais qui se fait trébucher par numéro 5. Rive-Sud récupère l'anneau dans la zone offensive. 13 secondes au shot clock. Une petite passe à la Rock sur le bord de la bande. Ils font des changements au niveau offensif. Laurence qui prend la vitesse et fait un backhand et ne récupérera pas l'anneau. Saskatchewan dishing it out. The Rive-Sud putting on the pressure there. But Saskatchewan will gain the ring back. McCaw passes it out and will miss a spear there, but tries to put the pressure to gain back that ring possession. Couture. À Bourque. Bourque prend la vitesse, fait la passe à la Rock. La Rock qui essaie de récupérer l'anneau, qui est pas mal tannante, qui roule. Et la passe support au défenseur et enfin il rentre dans la zone offensive. 10 secondes. La Rock cherche une option. Tire! Et but! Belle patience de Laurence Larocque as she shoots on the ice on the far side. Toute patience par la Rock qui tire sur la surface, sur le côté vraiment loin de la gardienne à terre, difficile à arrêter. Vous entendez les encouragements de Rive-Sud. Je prends l'avance 4-1 en cette troisième période. Saskatchewan. Donc l'annonceur qui annonce le 4e but de Rive-Sud, pendant qu'il récupère l'anneau dans la zone défensive, fait la passe dans la zone neutre. Cherche une option, Boucher. Et la Com qui fait une pression, mais il y aurait une punition encore pour la Com ici. Saskatchewan holding that ring as there's a delayed call against Rive-Sud. She dishes it out to the offensive zone. Looking for the shot and just misses at the top of the net. Dumont trying to fight back for that ring to finally get that call as they settle in 4-3 with the goaltender being pulled. Saskatchewan with that feint. And doesn't get quite the ring there. Gaining some speed, misses out her pass, and Rive-Sud will touch that ring and it will be a call. So Saskatchewan will go on a power play here in the third quarter of this game. Ryan with the ring. Cross-ice pass, but it gets picked off by Keeble at center there in Rive-Sud. Rive-Sud. Un dégagement de la part de Keeble qui l'envoie dans la zone offensive et fait un changement au bas. Saskatchewan breaking in. Ryan looking for the pass and dishes it out towards the end of the zone. And Rive-Sud putting on some great pressure there and gets the ring back. Cross-ice pass. Cherche une option dans la zone neutre pour aller à l'offensif et ça sera poussé par Saskatchewan et récupéré. And a missed pass, but because it touched the other team, they can play the ring. Saskatchewan, 3-on-1. But she will take her time as she will try to capitalize on this power play here. Skates on the outside, looking for some options. Cutting in. And defending well is Rive Sud, and they'll still get a pass towards the net, but doesn't quite make it. Gets tripped up, but looking for that pass. And it will be a save from Martel. Bel arrêt de Martel. Et la passe à Lara qui cherche une option, qui prend son temps. Belle pression de Saskatchewan. Bourque. À couture et oh! Saskatchewan était prête pour couper la passe, mais il y aurait une collision. Bourque, la passe directe à Lara dans zone offensive. 4 secondes au reset. Saskatchewan. Into the neutral zone. Looking for an offensive entry here and gets the ring, but doesn't quite spear it. She breaks and will keep that ring as there's a 5-second violation from Rive Sud entering the goalie crease. Corner pass, tries to get it back to the center, but misses it. As number 7 takes her time off to the side of the boards, takes a shot, just misses wide. 5 seconds left. Shoots on the defenders. Rive Sud récupère l'anneau. Et la voix va récupérer l'anneau dans sa zone neutre. Oh, une collision en pleine vitesse. Mais Rive Sud regagne possession de l'anneau et vont calmer le jeu, comme vous voyez Lacaille qui indique à ses joueurs de prendre leur temps. 20 secondes. Keeble looking for an option. César. Il manque son pic et récupéré par Saskatchewan. Number 9. Skating out and making a cross-ice pass in the neutral zone. And doesn't quite spear it. Rive Sud récupère, fait la passe à Plante dans zone offensive. Et il va prendre son temps et faire le tour du filet. Toujours Plante avec l'anneau. Et la passe sur le côté. Spinorama move and the defender almost pushed that ring into her net, but will still go wide. Plante, 10 secondes. And a nice save from the Saskatchewan goaltender. And a great work from Keeble, acting as a screen and preventing the goaltender to dish out the ring to her teammates. Et ça va être possession en Rive-Sud. Donc Larocque, Lavoie et ça va être Boucher, la recrue. Everybody's lining up in front of the goaltender to screen. La passe serait déjouée vers le coin à Lavoie. Lavoie qui tourne, cherche une option, prend la vitesse et passe à Larocque au coin. Laurence Patience et fait la passe en haut, mais ça n'aura pas piqué. Saskatchewan trying to get that ring back. Fighting, but Rive Sud va reprendre la possession. Larocque. Pressure here from Saskatchewan, doing a great job keeping off to the side so they're not in that dangerous zone to shoot. La passe au coin un petit peu loin, mais vont quand même récupérer l'anneau pour laisser la chance aux joueurs de faire des changements. 10 secondes. Cross-ice pass. Ils ne pourront pas piquer l'anneau tout à fait, mais Saskatchewan vont récupérer. Saskatchewan. Ooh, tries to go off to the center, but goes straight into a Rive Sud player and will unfortunately enter her goalie crease. Therefore, it will be Rive Sud ring. So 4 minutes and 54 seconds to go in this third period. 4 minutes 54 qui reste à cette troisième période. Rive Sud qui mène toujours 4-1. Keeble to Lacombe. Lacombe qui prend son temps. Oh, et va manquer son tournant. Et il y aurait une punition. Saskatchewan aurait trébuché Lacombe. Et donc, Martel va faire un tour au banc pour permettre un 4 dans zone offensif. Larocque à Keeble. Keeble, patience. Avec 15 secondes, fait la passe à Lacombe. Lacombe à Larocque. Larocque cherche une option et tire. Et ce sera l'arrêt de Saskatchewan. Great save by the Saskatchewan goaltender. So this is National Ringette League matchup going on right now. It's the first time these two teams meet this season. Rive Sud, Révolution, red and black. Saskatchewan Heat in white, green, and black. Larocque prend son temps, regarde le jeu, cherche une option. Fait la passe à Plante. Plante ordonne à Larocque. Larocque, il fait la passe à Boucher et Boucher sera trébuché, mais aucune punition sera donnée. Saskatchewan, Ryan with the ring. Trying to skate out of trouble here and dishes it out to the far corner. An open space for Saskatchewan to regain possession and kill some time off their penalty. She takes a shot. Martel makes a save et Martel redonne l'anneau tout de suite à Larocque pour qu'ils puissent capitaliser un peu sur leur avantage numérique. La passe dans son œil à Larocque. Boucher. À Plante. Plante va essayer de garder l'anneau un peu pendant que ses coéquipiers font un changement. La voix, 9 secondes, cherche au tir filet, mais va aller faire un reset pour recommencer le shot clock à 30 secondes. La voix, la passe à Keeble. Keeble, sur le côté. Essaie de faire la passe au centre, mais décide de garder l'anneau. Sage décision. La voix qui récupère l'anneau, coupe au centre. Fait la passe à Lacombe. 5 secondes. Vitesse et essaie de couper au centre, mais ça ne se rendra pas au filet malheureusement. Saskatchewan va pouvoir sortir cet anneau avec 30 secondes encore à leur punition. Lacombe s'en vient à l'extérieur. Fait la passe à la voix et ça sera manqué. Those are tough rings to spear when you want to go for that one-timer. But there's such spectacular goals to watch in this sport. Saskatchewan trying to break out here. Dishes it out to the center ice. Number 9 to 79, and she'll keep the ring here with the 13 seconds to go and miss a spear from her teammate. Larocque à César tout seul devant le filet, mais réussit pas tout à fait à piquer l'anneau, mais tout un jeu. Plante avec l'anneau, fait la passe à Larocque, Larocque tire! Et juste manqué le filet. Rive-Sud being relentless right now against the Saskatchewan Heat. Saskatchewan really trying to figure out here how to gain back that. Nice cross-ice pass, and oh! Great open space. She read that really well. Number 11 finding her teammate there right in front of the goaltender de Rive-Sud. Couture à Larocque. Larocque redonne à Couture en entrée de zone. 15 secondes. Couture qui va prendre son temps pour permettre à ses coéquipiers à changer. Et elle va faire la même chose avec sa partner. La voix. Oh, et Plante qui essaie d'aller chercher le retour, mais Saskatchewan making that key save there. Center ice, Saskatchewan looking for a pass here into the entering zone. A little miscommunication going on, but they still get the ring and kerfuffling there. Rive-Sud. Lacombe qui passe à Cugnal. Cugnal toujours dans zone neutre, qui l'envoie dans zone offensive dans le fond pour Boucher. Saskatchewan, Benson with the ring, looking for a pass in the center zone. Oh, and it'll be a two-line pass because her teammate didn't quite touch it in the center zone before entering the offensive zone, so it will be a two-line violation and he should ring. 55 seconds, 55 seconds to go in this third period. Rive-Sud qui domine et Saskatchewan qui cherche encore à reprendre les devants qu'ils ont eu au début de match. Lacombe qui prend son temps, 20 secondes au shot clock. Boucher. Oh, Boucher manque le piquage, mais récupère. Croise avec la voix, redonne à la voix. La voix qui prend son temps, qui essaie de tirer vers le filet, mais manque de justesse. Lacombe, 30 secondes. Et ils décident de prendre leur temps encore une fois. Un beau jeu stratégique pour avoir des jambes fraîches sur la glace. César. 13 secondes. So it'll be a crease violation, Rive-Sud. Goaltender ring for Saskatchewan. With 10 seconds to go, let's see what they can do here to capitalize and trying to bring down the gap of the score. Benson dishes it out to the offensive zone. Dumont qui récupère. And that will be the end of the third period. Ça sera la fin de la troisième période. As both fans cheer for their teams. 4-1 Rive-Sud, 4-1 Rive-Sud as we head into this fourth quarter. So the National Ringette League is the longest continuously running professional women's sports league in Canada. The NRL structure is basically into regional hubs, so with all the games being played on weekends and numbered according to week in the schedule. So instead of having games throughout the season, throughout the weeks or the weekends, they'll kind of regroup them just to save on time and travel for these players, as you know, they do have some studies and careers of their own as well outside of this wonderful sport. An NRL game is played in 4 quarters, each being 13 minutes in length. And each team in the East plays 24 games, and as well as the West, who play 20 games, because there's a little bit less teams out in the West. And you know, with the geographical location, good Lord, don't make me say that word again. But just because of the geographic location of Canada, how big it is, it's a little tougher as well for the West to play against each other as much as we do with the Quebec and Ontario and Atlantic teams. So we have a West and Eastern division. We have BC Thunder, Calgary Wrath, Rocky Mountain Rage, Edmonton Rush, Edmonton Wham, Manitoba Herd, and Saskatchewan Heat in the West. And in the East, we have Atlantic Attack, Cambridge Turbos, Eastern Ontario Capitals, Gatineau Fusion, Montréal Mission, Rive-Sud Révolution, and Waterloo Wildfire. Lacaille. Une passe d'entrée de zone à Plante. Plante avec l'espace fait la passe et ça sera coupé par Saskatchewan, mais la Rock récupère l'anneau. Plante. 10 secondes. Qui cherche une option, qui fait le tour du filet en arrière. Qui va large, il va couper vers le filet, il va laisser la passe à la Rock, mais un petit peu trop loin, and Saskatchewan will regain that possession. In the neutral zone. Looking for that option pass, and she dishes it out to the end zone. Number 6 with the ring. Passes it out to her teammate on the side of the boards. Cutting into the triangle, but doing a really good job at Rive-Sud to prevent them getting to the high slot. And dishes it out to the center, and and it just picks and goes towards the net. Martel didn't know where that ring was, and you can see the team scrambling to get that offensive zone, and she scores! And you hear the Saskatchewan Heat fans cheering on as they bring down that gap to 2-goal difference. Martel looking for the ring, couldn't quite find it, and you can see the Saskatchewan players pointing to the net to shoot as Martel lays the flat on the ice. Great goal and great way to capitalize for Saskatchewan Heat as they fight their way back into this game in the fourth quarter. And we will listen to the announcer for the goals. Saskatchewan regaining some energy here as they continue to attack the Rive-Sud zone. Crashes into the triangle, tries to shoot, but doesn't quite get it, and Martel brings it back into her crease. Martel qui cherche une option, mais belle pression de Saskatchewan, mais réussit à trouver la Rock pour la passe. La Rock à César, mais César va toucher l'anneau des deux côtés, mais l'arbitre ne sifflera pas car Saskatchewan récupère. Saskatchewan looking for a support pass, and she's able to tap it back to her teammate. And she gets tripped up, but no call. La Rock prend son temps, cherche une passe à Plante. Plante qui l'envoie dans la zone et la Rock qui prend de la vitesse pour aller récupérer l'anneau, but Saskatchewan will beat her to it. Saskatchewan with the ring. Passes it out to McCaw, but McCaw doesn't quite spear it. César qui récupère. La Rock tout seul. Mais prendra son temps pour calmer le jeu. And you can see the experience of these players when they take their time like that. plante avec l'anneau. Cherche une option sur le haut de la zone offensive. Avec l'anneau, 5 secondes pour tirer. And Saskatchewan makes a save. Looking for options, but Rive Sud doing a very good job covering, and they will get it out. Boucher. Patine avec l'anneau, ça va vers le filet. Tire, et ça sera juste manqué. Lacombe. Fait la passe à la voix qui manque le pic. Mais récupère l'anneau et fait la passe à Lacombe, mais Lacombe va manquer le pic. Saskatchewan gaining back that possession there in the defensive zone. Saskatchewan passing it out to the neutral zone. Couture qui fait un très beau travail pour récupérer cet anneau pour Rive Sud. L'envoie dans zone neutre. Boucher à Lacombe. Lacombe. Coupe vers le centre. Fait la passe. Keeble qui récupère. Keeble, une joueuse d'expérience. Fait plusieurs années qu'elle joue dans la Ligue nationale. 10 seconds to go. Keeble. La passe au centre. Tire! Le but! Rive-Sud, 5-2 Rive-Sud, dans le 4e quart de ce match, on the 4th quarter of this game. Great passing and patience from the Rive-Sud players. Keeble with that nice pass, and César qui profite de l'opportunité pour tirer au filet. Et nous allons écouter l'annonceur pour les buts. Saskatchewan Heat! Right off the top slot and just passes right on top of that right shoulder rather, of a Rive Sud goaltender. And way to respond to the Rive Sud goal that just occurred as they're announcing it. Saskatchewan Heat. And again, bringing the heat on that shot to reduce that gap to 5-3. And you can hear the Rive Sud fans trying to get their team back into this game and hopefully increase that gap they had. Saskatchewan regaining some momentum here, and a 2-goal difference is not a very big difference in here in Ringette. So here they go again, counter-attacking. Oh, and she'll just cross the line, anticipating that pick a little too soon, but you can tell they want to get into that offensive zone as quickly as possible as time winds down in this game. Seven minutes and 53 seconds to go in this 4th quarter. 7 minutes 53 en cette 4e période. Rive-Sud avec l'anneau dans zone neutre. Cherche une option dans zone offensive. Keeble qui va chercher l'anneau. And Saskatchewan really getting quick there to block that pass. And it will be a mover to lose it. And Saskatchewan Heat ring. Saskatchewan. Goaltender looking for a pass. Dishes it out to her defender. Defender increasing speed. Breaks and fakes away to gain some space here and passes it out to the neutral zone. Number 79 with the ring. Looking for an option. Skates and gives the pass back to her partner across the blue line as she enters with 10 seconds left with the shot clock. Shoots! And it just gets deflected over the net and won't get that reset. 5 seconds to go. Looking for a shot there, and Martel will keep that ring. Bourque. Cherche une option. Fait le tourniquet et fait la passe à Keeble, mais collision et Saskatchewan going in alone. Shoots! Nice save at Martel. Bourque. À Lacombe, elle ne pourra pas garder long, and Saskatchewan regains and capitalizes on that ring. McCabe's rather. Taking her time, 20 seconds to go. Looking for some options, goals around the net. Gaining some speed as her teammate cuts into the corner and then to the center. Back pass, and no, and misses the spear. On the outside, 10 seconds to go for the reset. Looking for the pass and gets that reset shot. And as you can see, she wasn't literally going for a goal, but rather just to hit it off the goal to reset that timer to 30 seconds. Shoots! And it will be deflected out to the side. She regains possession at the top of the face-off circle. Fakes, pumps, and save. Martel. 88 getting that ring back for Saskatchewan. And great pressure here by Saskatchewan. Trying to reduce that gap again. Back pass off the circle. Dishes it out to the center. And oh, great defending by Rive Sud. Lacaille. Passe de support à Plante. Mais Saskatchewan capitalizing again on that ring. And they will take their time as they enter. And she gets some speed, winds up. Save by Martel. And that will be again a reset for 30 seconds. Benson taking her time, skating around the side. Dishes it out to Ryan. Ryan looking for the press. Oh, and she just misses the spear. Saskatchewan forechecking, shoots. And there's a player that's injured. She gets up, but seems okay, and as she heads back to the bench. You never like to see those moments, but we know that Larocque is a tough competitor, and we're happy to see that she made it up on her own and back to the bench. And Saskatchewan will look here to get a goal as they regain possession of this ring. Number 6 passes it back to the center, can't quite spear it, but her teammate defending will come back into the zone and give back the ring to her teammates at an emphasis. So comes in, scores! Way to go behind the defender and cut to the center with a shot on the far side of the blocker. And we have a 5-4 game heading into this fourth quarter, 5 minutes to go. Such a tricky play and so sneaky to come between the goaltender crease and the defender and not have that violation. Amazing goal by the Heat. And they will be putting a lot of pressure now on Rive Sud heading into this face-off, so they will be putting a lot of pressure. Rive Sud. La passe directe dans zone offensive à Lacombe. Lacombe. Oh, et le switch derrière le bâton, derrière le dos. Tout un déjou. Lacombe fait la passe à Kibo. Kibo redonne l'anneau à Lavoie. Lavoie qui feinte. Prend son temps derrière le filet. La passe à Lacombe. 10 secondes. Lacombe à Kibo. Kibo va pour le tir. L'arrêt de Saskatchewan récupère la voiture. C'est vu! Camille Lavoie. Et c'est 6-4 Rive Sud. Et une patience encore une fois de Kibo et capitaliser sur ce retour. 6-4 Rive Sud. And there will be a penalty, delayed call for likely a slashing there against Saskatchewan. We'll see when the referee makes the call. But Bourque will take her time here. But Saskatchewan being relentless in the offensive zone in these last few minutes of this period as they pressure on. Plante. 10 secondes. Fait la passe au coin. 5 secondes. Tire. Et ce ne sera pas assez pour se rendre au filet. 3 secondes, tire! Et ça sera 30 secondes d'écoulé. Et ce sera l'anneau à Saskatchewan. And it will be a 2-minute slashing call against Saskatchewan. You don't want to see this when you're down by 2 goals with 3 minutes to go, but Saskatchewan are more than capable to jump on those free rings and really put the pressure on Rive Sud. They've shown their comeback and they have lots of energy, I'm sure, to keep pressuring them. So let's see what they'll do here in this defensive face-off. So a quick thank you to our sponsors, the Government of Canada, Gatorade, and Athena Ringette, as well as Ringette for making the sport possible, and as well as ISI Live Digital Broadcasting, who make it also possible to be able to showcase these wonderful matches of these incredible athletes this week. And she tries to pass it to herself, but doesn't quite make it as Rive Sud puts a lot of pressure. Lacombe à Boucher. Boucher fait le tour du filet, prend son temps. And a lot of pressure from Saskatchewan to get that possession ring back. Boucher récupère l'anneau, prend son temps avec 15 secondes au shot clock et refait la passe à son coéquipier dans la zone défensive. Oh, Cunial à Lacombe. Saskatchewan getting back that ring. They want to take advantage of this possession right now. Oh, and a miscommunication and passes it to the Rive Sud team. Keeble taking her time. La passe à Lacaille. Cross-ice pass. Et Boucher va prendre son temps. And a great forechecking there by Saskatchewan, getting that ring back for possession. And she'll skate around a bit just so her teammates can become available for a pass, support pass, and it will be thrown out towards the bench, unfortunately. Saskatchewan still showing that they have a lot of fight in them left and being relentless in their defensive zone to regain possession of that ring so they can go and get a goal to reduce the score and hopefully tie it all up eventually. So it will be timeout, Saskatchewan Heat. Donc 6-4 pour Rive Sud Révolution contre Saskatchewan Heat. 6-4 for Rive Sud Révolution against the Saskatchewan Heat. We've got 2 minutes and 34 seconds to go in this fourth quarter. Again, this is a National Ringette League matchup. It's the first time these two teams meet after their 2025-2026 season. So it's a lot of new things to discover as they play each other. They're learning, adapting. So that's what I think they're trying to do here, Saskatchewan, as they regroup and try to find a way to get back into this match. 51 seconds left in their penalty. And you can hear the fans cheering their teams and getting them riled up. Rive Sud avec l'anneau. Larocque. And it will be cut, and Saskatchewan gets that ring. She'll skate out to the offensive zone. Big pressure from Dumont. Dumont gets the ring, but it's bouncing around like crazy there. A huge fight, and they won't get it, and Plon goes on a breakaway. Elle fight, c'est du revers, l'arrêt. Great save by Saskatchewan. And it will be goaltender crease violation. Saskatchewan dishes it out and tries to, actually won't dish it out. She still keeps the ring in the defensive zone, but will be able to at least send it to the neutral zone to regain some stability there defensively. Saskatchewan trying to put pressure on Rive Sud's offense here. Dumont. Alain. Back pass to Larocque, but won't quite make it. Saskatchewan trying to look for a pass support here across ice into the neutral zone. Number 11 looking for an option offensively. Doesn't quite see anyone, but cuts it to the center. She gets the ring. Back pass. Oh, and a cut pass from the defender, Bourque. Bourque, à terre, essaie de faire une sortie, mais elle réussit à ne pas faire la passe à la voie. La voie à Boucher. Boucher qui prend de la vitesse et tourne. And will go into the offensive zone. Camille Lavoie récupère l'anneau ici. Fait la passe à Boucher. Boucher 2 contre 1. Passe à Keeble. Keeble looking for the shot. Being very patient here. But the Saskatchewan Heat really following and tracking that ring, making it difficult for the shot. 1 minute 2, a minute left to go in this period. Looking for some options here, and she will get chipped up, but still manages to get the ring out to her teammate. Skating around looking for some options. Gets dished off to the side of the boards. Carter taking your time, looking at the time left, 45 seconds to go. They're putting 3 pressure on to regain possession, and La Bourque will get it out to her goaltender. Lavoie. Back pass to Lacaille with 27 seconds left. Lacaille à Lacombe. Fighting for the ring off the boards there. It's a tough battle. Saskatchewan really wants this back. And it will be dished off into their zone. Saskatchewan trying to make a last stretch effort here to score. Goes for the pick, but it will be defended off. Victoire Rive-Sud. And you can hear the cheers of the Rive-Sud fans. And the Saskatchewan fans, you know, still cheering their team on with all the effort they had. Such a great game. And it's common practice in this sport, but after every match, giving the hand is a sign of sportsmanship here. Great matchup and great first game by both teams. Score 6-4 Rive-Sud Révolution in this National Ringette League matchup. 6-4 pour Rive-Sud Révolution contre Saskatchewan à ce premier match de Ligue nationale de Ringette. Et Rive-Sud pourront sortir la tête haute ici avec leur première victoire de la semaine. Saskatchewan can still leave here with their heads high as it's just the beginning of this week, right? So let's see what they can do with the rest of the remaining games they have and carry out that energy into the next game. So a big thank you to all our sponsors and to anyone tuning in to this match. I hope you had a great game, and we'll see you at the next matchup.